Slow Eigo Audio Reader, Book 1, Stories from an ALT in Japan, Part 2, Settling In, Chapter 15, Sports Day, Part 1, Morning. I was in a deep sleep when my alarm went off early on Saturday morning. I hit the snooze button and fell back to sleep. I hit it again 10 minutes later, and then once more. The fourth time my alarm went off, I sat up, wide awake, as if someone had thrown cold water on my face. Oh my goodness, it's sports day. I have to be at Kita Kawasato Elementary School by 8 a.m. I rushed to get ready and flew out the door without coffee or breakfast. I jumped into my little car and headed down the dirt road. I made it. I took a deep breath and pretended I was perfectly calm. The students and staff were already there, making the final preparations. Families were also arriving to claim the best spots for their picnic blankets. The air was electric, and I could feel something very special was about to happen. I helped out here and there, encouraging the students and giving them high fives. At 9 o'clock sharp, the opening ceremony began. All the students from grades 1 to 6 were divided into 2 teams, red and white. The students stood in neat rows with their classes. One side of the school ground was a sea of white caps, and the other was a sea of red. I stood beside the grade 2 red team. Even though, as an English teacher, I shouldn't choose sides, standing there made me feel like I was on Team Red. For the rest of the morning, I was secretly rooting for them. After the national anthem and a few speeches, we were off. All at once, everyone ran to their positions for the first event. It was spectacular to see how smoothly everything was going. One event followed the next, and everyone knew what to do. I was deeply impressed. I had fun leading the ball count for the tamairi, or ball toss, game. Everyone joined in as I counted in English. The voices were loud and strong as I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But as I reached the higher numbers, 13, 14, the voices started to fade. I could tell they were losing confidence. By the time I got to 31, 32, it was only me and the older kids still counting. The difference was noticeable. The crowd laughed. It was pretty funny. Before I knew it, it was lunchtime. I was so hungry. But because I was rushed in the morning, I hadn't prepared a lunch. At any rate, I had to go to the other school for the afternoon, and I could buy something at a convenience store along the way. I started to say my goodbyes to the students, but they insisted, "No, Kate-sensei, 一緒に食べよう!" And they pulled me towards a group of families picnicking together. The parents signaled for me to come over and sit down. The food was all laid out on the blankets. One of the mums filled a plate for me, and another poured me some juice. What a feast! I felt so welcomed and so full.